Au Sénégal. Jaratu garu basona manga jangale gita do bouger do faywer ngi élève te tollu ci examen li nga soxla am na fitam.
Hi, nations, nationality. Hi, I'm Rita. I'm from Cameroon. Hi, I'm Laura. I'm originally from Senegal, but I'm a Canadian. These are often what you hear when you want to introduce yourself or people that want to introduce themselves. And so how do you get to differentiate between the country and the nationality? That's what we're going to talk about. How do you say it? We know that if it's a country, of course, we ought to know the different countries of the different continents. It's important that we know. It's important that you look for all the continents, at least pick out 5 or more countries from each continent and get a good understanding of them. It's important because it increases your knowledge in geography and history and all. So it's important to do that. It makes you very cosmopolitan in your head, you know. So how do you differentiate? My question is, how do you present yourself? By stating either your country of origin or where you're from and your nationality. Because of course we know that sometimes where we come from, it's not necessarily where our nationality is. For example, you could probably come from Senegal, but then you adopt a different country. You could come from Nigeria, but then you adopt a different country, either due to marriage or due to other reasons that you seek for nationality. So it could be different. You know, you see a lot of people in the Western world that say they're originally from here, but then their nationality is this. So sometimes they get to even have dual nationalities or even triple nationalities. So it all depends, you know, it all depends. But they're totally different. Like I said, where you come from, where your parents come from, is probably different. Where you're born is probably different from where you are, you are now as a nationality, because you might adopt it. So how do you present where you come from? We know that if you want to say your country or where you come from, it's the verb to be plus from plus the country. That is how you want to talk about a country. For example, the verb to be. I am from Cameroon. It is the verb to be from plus the country. I am from Kenya. I am from Australia. That is the country. But what if you want to talk about the nationality? Who you are. The nationality. It's simple. It's just the verb to be plus the nationality. I am. That's to be. I am Senegalese. It's simple. The nationality is Senegalese. It's not the country, but it's the nationality. I am Senegalese. I am an American. I am a Canadian. I am an Ethiopian. I am an Iraqi. I am a Chinese. You see that it's the verb plus the nationality. So we're going to look at different nations and the nationalities. Different countries and the nationalities. We're going to look at them because sometimes, most often, the end of the nationality, most often, the endings are in EN. Most often, or ESE. Most often. Like Cameroon, Cameroonian, Senegal, Senegalese, Gabon, Gabonese, Nigeria, Nigeria, Nigerian, you know. And then some often they add an AN. Kenya, Kenyan, you know. So these are some of the endings sometimes. Most often you're going to hear the IEN or the ESE for Lebanese, Gabonese, Senegalese. And then often you're going to hear Cameroonian, Gambian, Nigerian, Nigerian. You're going to hear a lot of the Nyan and endings. But then there are certain countries that these rules do not apply to. It is you to know them. But today we're going to look at certain ones that we hear often. Of course, I started with Cameroon. You know, so it's Cameroon, Cameroonian. You have Kenya, Kenyan. You have Iraq, it's Iraq. Iraqi, it's Iraqi. Bangladesh, Bangladeshi. It's Bangladeshi. Britain, Britain. What is Britain? It's British. So be careful now. If someone says, oh, I'm British, it means this person is from Britain. If someone says, oh, I'm from England, England, it's another word, another, you know, way of describing Britain, England. It is, oh, I'm English. But I'm not saying that if somebody says I'm English and asks you for the nation or the country, and then you say Britain, that's wrong. No, just because it probably mean the same does not mean that you would say Britain for the nation of English. It becomes England. And then if someone is Britain, it's from Britain, that person is British. So please be careful. Just because it probably mean the same, it's the same country, don't mean that you have to use them intertwined. English is England. British is Britain. And then France, of course, we know it's French. Germany, German. German. Spain, Spanish. Spanish, like Spanish rice. Spanish. Finland, it's Finnish. Finnish. Not like the adjective Finnish, but it's pronounced the same, but it's written differently. Finnish. You see, it has double end. Finnish. Fin and nish. And then Greek. Greek. The nationality is Greece. Netherlands, which I love. The nationality is Dutch. Turkey, the nationality is Turkish. Turkish. Let's go to the other end. Denmark, the nationality is Danish, like the Danish donut. Danish. UAE, United Arab Emirates, the nationality is Emirati. Oh, I am an Emirati. It means I'm from the United Arabs. I'm from the Emirates. Emirati. It's Emirati. Then Senegal, of course, my adopted family is Senegalese. Senegalese. Holland, Polish. Polish, like the Polish sausages. Afghanistan, an Afghan. That's an Afghan. An Afghan. Wales, Wales. Welsh. Of course, we know that Wales is one of the territories of the Queen of Britain, Wales. It's Welsh. China, Chinese. Japan, Japanese. Iran, Irani. Irani. Chile, Chilean. See, it changes. Pay attention to the EAN. The I is taken off. It's EAN. Chile, Chilean. That's from someone from Chile. Thailand, like the Thailand rice, it's Thai. Simple. Thai. Philippine, it's Filipino. It changes now to Filipino. See, it changes from the PH, phi, to phi. Switzerland. Swiss, like the Swiss cheese. Swiss. Sweden. Swedish. Sweden. Swedish. Belgium, like the chocolate, Belgian. And then you have Scotland, Scottish. Scottish. These are just some of the examples. Of course, you have countries like Ethiopia, Ethiopia, Ethiopian. Of course, you have countries like Egypt. Please be careful. This is not Ethiopia. It's not Ethiopia. It's not Egypt. It's Ethiopia. Egypt, the pronunciation. It's Ethiopia, Egypt, South Africa, Somalian, Rwanda. So you have to be careful with your pronunciations. These are the nationalities, nations and nationalities.
Senegal,